Cause we ain't playing up here in New York. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York. New York. New York.
I am going to New York and I am super jazzed, so jazzed, spirit fingers, kind of jazzed. Okay, so how does this make sense? What's happening in my life? Let's start from square one, shall we? The last time, if you watched me vlog, was like 3 years ago. We're currently in my office. That is my little meditation area and my meditation mat, my desk, and my board. And I train my clients in here, and I just gave what I'm doing next, which is a giveaway. Think of your first donut ever. Is it good? You like it a lot? I was married and I had a vlog. Well, I uploaded randomly, but this specific one that I did was called Naked Sunday. And I think I only got a lot of views because I had the word naked in my title. So Naked Sunday, I shared my life with you. I wanted you to see my life outside of fitness. Who I was, what I did, that there was more to me than selfies, which I'm really embarrassed about because that was 3 years ago and I've grown a lot since then. A lot has changed since then. So let's just do like a 90-second what's happened. 1, left my marriage. So I'm a single mom now. And I'm just your regular old human, not trying to fit into some mold that didn't really mesh with my life. Being married to me felt like I was a ghost walking in my own body. So I made the decision to uproot my life, and here we are. 2, Strong Chicks Rock has grown tremendously, and it's super badass. So I still work with women all over the US, and I teach them how to honor their body through food movement and self-love. So if you were following me 3 years ago and you're just coming back to the story, a long time ago I was really focused on just getting you super cool results through fitness, which that's what it was for me. I was really new at the time. Now, having had my business for almost 5 years, I am really narrowing in on just empowering women to love their bodies, teaching them how to do that, teaching them how to use fitness and movement as a tool to love their bodies and not to be robots, just to have abs. So that's what I'm doing. 3, I essentially, I do. I work for myself, and going to New York has been something that I've wanted to do since I was 7 years old. 7 years old. 7. I would like shut my eyes when I was 7 years old and just like imagine myself walking down the street. And when I was married, I felt like I just lived in this box of nothingness. This is no disrespect towards him. I mean, it was mutual at the end. Neither one of us wanted to be in our marriage, but I was so in it. Like, I couldn't see past this life that I had created, that I had faked, that I had just been in. And I would dream of what my life would look like. I would dream of what would I do? What kind of experiences would I have if I left? Would I go to cool coffee shops? What color would I like? Would I wear cool sweaters and drink coffee? I'm talking an accent. Like, what would I do with my life? And I would imagine traveling, and I would imagine doing things, and Strong Chicks Rock is getting to a point that it's allowing me to do those things, the things I literally would dream about. So, New York. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Since I left my marriage was something that I wanted to do. I'm like, I'm gonna go to New York. And sometimes I would just randomly be like, hey guys, I'm out, peace out, I'm going tomorrow. And I didn't go, and I didn't go, and I didn't go until one of my really good friends, Hannah, asked me, hey, do you want to go to New York on Tuesday? And I was like, wait, what? Like Tuesday's in like 4 days from now? And I couldn't make it happen, but her asking me put that in me, like, oh my gosh, yes, why weren't you leaving yesterday? Why have you been making up excuses? Why haven't you made it a priority? And to know what it's like to live a life where you feel like you're slowly dying. I mean, we're all slowly dying, but being trapped in that marriage made me feel like I wanted to do everything, that I needed to do everything right now, that it made me have that sense of aliveness that everyone talks about on Pinterest. It's really cool, like live life like there's no tomorrow. That's what that marriage did for me. Walking around like a ghost made me be like, yes, I want to live. I want to do all of the things. And if there is no tomorrow, I don't want to say, man, I was too scared to go do that. So I'm going to New York City. I'm going to Brooklyn. That's where I'm going to be staying. And I'm going to venture around all the places. I'm taking a bus. People are apparently freaking out about it, but that's how I'm getting there. And taking a bus. Gonna be dropped off in Times Square. What a welcome into New York City. And I'm gonna explore all the things. I'm gonna be there for like 4 days, and I am so excited. I'm gonna eat the things and see the things and do the things and feel the magic. This to me is like the moment that I've been dreaming for. Not just that it's New York, but that it's the moment that I envisioned for my life. The moment when I felt like my soul was being sucked out of me, when I didn't know who I was, when all I wanted was to feel alive. I would dream of just being able to travel and go. And now I'm traveling and going, and it's really hard not to cry every time I think about it. So that's where I'm at. That's why I'm going. I'm going to vlog the whole entire thing. There's a lot of new things happening in my life, and I want to make a commitment to vlog 1 time a week. So I have my podcast that I post 1 episode a week. I'm going to vlog 1 time a week. I blog 2 to 3 times a week. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of ways to stay connected to me, but my vlogs are really going to be my personal life. What's happening for me? How you can connect to my life. And I hope to share my experiences, the aliveness, the juiciness, the deliciousness of life with you. And it's really important to me. It's really, really important to just have like sat and dreamed about what my life would be, and then to do it. So I would like to thank Cheryl Strayed and Elizabeth Gilbert for creating beautiful art that inspired me to live my truth and to live my life and to break my heart even though it hurts. In one of Cheryl Strayed's books, she said that she had to be brave enough to break her own heart. And that's kind of what I felt like I did by leaving my marriage. I was brave enough to break my own heart, even though I didn't want to be in it. There were parts of me that broke and that mourned, and there was newness. I was going into, I met my husband when I was 15 and married him when I was 18, and that's all I knew until I was like 21. And so being all alone, being on my own, it was scary, but I had to be brave enough to break my own heart, and damn well I did it. So thank you to Cheryl Strayed and Elizabeth Gilbert, because I don't feel like I'd be here without you, and this is my own little Golden Globe, so here we are. All right, let's vlog.